Exposure does not pay my bills. Who do you think you are? It's just pride, my sister and brothers. You cannot come and sell clothes the same price Vicky James is selling clothes. Vicky James is Vicky James. She has made her name. Where do they shop for the audacity? Guys, so if you guys see this book, you guys already know what's up. I am here to do the Lord's work, okay? I am here to speak on behalf of all of us. I have chosen to be the spokeswoman for this matter at hand today because it is getting out of hand. You know when something is getting too much, it's getting too much, okay? Someone needs to say it. So let me be the spokeswoman, okay? We are here today to table Instagram vendors, Instagram brands that sell on Instagram, like the whole thing, right? I'll probably refer to them a lot as Instagram vendors in this case, but I mean people that provide not just services, but also sell their products on Instagram, sell their markets, as long as I have a business on Instagram, this video is dedicated to you. Mind you, dedicated to myself as well. So just know that a lot of us are on this table, but some people start vexing. Anyways, so if you're an IG vendor, just drag your chair, come close, come very, very close to this screen, the TV, the laptop, the phone you're using right now. Come very close because what I'm about to say can make or break your business. It can actually help you out, or if you don't listen, it can just chase customers away from you. Because I put up a post on IG and a lot of people had a lot of complaints about like IG vendors and their experiences. I'm not going to focus on every single person's complaint, but I'm just going to like generally speak on the matter at hand. So I'm just going to table this whole thing once and for all because like I said, it's getting out of hand. You guys already know Nelo here with a very beautiful face, okay? Now, I have a serious question, right? Where do IG vendors buy their mind? Like the mind that they have, the mind that they do business with. Because even me, I need to go shopping there. Where do they shop for the audacity? See, if people know where they should buy it, tell me, because I need to go shopping there because the audacity and mind that these people have is unbeatable. Let me table this first thing because this one pisses me off a lot, right? Why do IG vendors, well, by IG vendors, obviously I don't mean every single one because I know some people run their businesses fantastically on Instagram. And I feel like at the end of this video, I'll probably shout out like 1 or 2 IG businesses that are patronized and I love their service, right? But like, why do IG vendors always have an attitude, especially about this particular question? Please, how much is this item? Is this item available? Things like that, basic things like that. Do you guys understand that if you walk into a store, for example, right, a supermarket, and the prices of things are there, sometimes it's not even clear. Sometimes they'll pay something, I'm not sure. Sometimes the price might shock me. I will still collect that thing, go to the checkout counter and say, please, how much is this item? They will collect it from me, they will scan it and tell me the price. They don't tell me, go back there, the price is there. And if anything, if they are not sure of the price, they will stand up or call a representative or something, someone from the store, and the person will take that item and go back to check and confirm the price and then come and tell me. Do you understand that this is common, basic as it gets, basic customer service? Why do people always take it so personal when people ask you what is the price? Oh, it's under the post. Oh, go to my stories. Oh, go to my highlights. No, like sometimes the way we even see this post, do you know sometimes these people actually do sponsored posts? So they are looking for the customers. They've sponsored the post. You know how you be on your stories, the post can even come up, right? Somebody paid money to sponsor post. I will now come to you to say how much you're giving attitude on top. That's the one that baffles me. And almost like, let me not say every single business. A lot of businesses complain about this thing. Like, the price is always there. The price at the caption. The price. What do you mean? We all sell market on Instagram. I can never get angry that you come to my DM and ask me about price. Don't I want to sell the market? Who am I having pride for? Who am I giving attitude to? The person I'm looking to collect their money. Make it make sense now. It just doesn't make sense to me. Another thing about these IG vendors, there are 2 groups, right? They go and check the caption, go and check the this, and then the DM for price. Can you choose one? Can you people just agree, do meeting and just agree on one? Because it doesn't make sense. A lot of people are okay replying hundreds of DMs, telling them the prices of the items and explaining whatever needs to be explained. And then there's a group of people that are always like having attitude about being asked a question. So the question now is, which one is even better? I'm now throwing the question out to you guys, the audience. Which one is better? I don't particularly like DM for price because I feel like you can tell different people different prices. And again, imagine in a supermarket, every single thing you want to buy, you carry it, go to the checkout counter, how much? Okay, you put it, go back, carry another one, how much? Okay, you put it. Like, it doesn't make sense that you make people send DM to ask for prices of things you have on your what's it called, on your page, that you can easily put the price under there. But let's assume you put it there and somebody still comes to your DM and asks you for the price. Just answer them with grace, okay? You guys need to always have grace. It no be fight. Economy is hard. You cannot be chasing your customers out, up and down, because you have an attitude. I'm not going to dwell on this one much, because if I start dwelling now, I'll not finish this video today. So let us move on to point number 2, okay? And I can see from here is the people that need to collect payment and then send something else, or now say the thing is out of stock. What is even wrong with your head? Because this one pisses me off. It happened to me recently. I'm just like, the one that ever happened to me, that they sent me like something I didn't even order, totally different, because they said it was similar. Me that ordered what I ordered, I went through your page and ordered what I ordered. Is it that me I don't have sense? Make it make sense. You cannot collect payments and then give bad news after. Oh, it's not available. Oh, the color you want is not available, is out of stock, blah, blah, blah. These are things you should tell the customer before they make the payment. It's baffling. Like, it baffles me, because you feel like these are things you should not sit down here and make a video about and tell people. But then again, what are we doing? I'm sitting down here and I'm making a video about it because clearly some people don't know these things, or they know and they choose to be ignorant. So what do you guys think? Do they know and choose to be ignorant about it, or they don't know? Because for me, it's just greed, and just, it's not even just greed. I don't know the word to use though. Apart from being greedy, collecting money when you know you cannot provide the service or product that the person paid for, is wickedness, is greed, is a lot of things. Very horrible business ethics. Like I said, all these people, I don't know who is teaching people. I don't know where people are buying the audacity. But whoever is encouraging people to behave like this, please cancel that person for your life. They don't like you. They don't want you to progress. They know Nigeria is hard, and they are trying to make your business fall. Those people are the enemies in your life. Listen to everything I'm saying in this video. Listen and know peace, okay? Let me move on to the next point, because I do not want to dwell. Now, I don't know what the exact exchange or return policy is in Nigeria. I actually started researching it, and I told myself, I beg, am I a lawyer? Am I the one to come and do the job for you people? But all I can tell you is that there is a return and exchange policy. But a lot of IG vendors pretend or just behave ignorant and dumb about the whole situation. Like, I pay for an item, right? You send something I don't want, and I want to return it. I don't even want again. I want to return it. Oh, we don't do return. Oh, we don't do exchange. Excuse me. Are you all right? I will drag you to court. No. Seriously, no jokes. Nigerians, like, don't know these things. They don't know that a lot of things they actually do, they're against the law. You cannot refuse to collect, like, what's it called? To refund someone their money or collect the product and exchange it for something else, especially when the customer is in the right, okay? If you're a lawyer, Soti, all you lawyers, please come and tell us the exact return and exchange policy in Nigeria, and I'll pin the comment, because a lot of people are abusing it. Like, you cannot collect someone's money, not render the service or give them the product, and now say you don't do exchange, you don't do refund, that they have to wait till whenever they need that service next, you now do blah, 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 blah. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't. I went to a store last week. I wanted to buy something. I bought like a few items, like makeup products, and I didn't have any issue with my order, but one lady there that was buying something, she was still at the counter, right? She brought something, they scanned it, they gave her, she paid, put her PIN. Then when they gave her the receipt, she looked at it and was like, no, this is not the price that I saw when I was buying this thing. If I knew it was this price, I would have just chosen this one instead. So what she now did was choose 2 of another item, right? And I told them to just replace it with that one. They said, madam, we cannot exchange it. You have already paid. I used to buy my business, but not for this kind of thing. I'm one of those people that will choke my mouth. I'm like, excuse me? You know what you just said? What you are doing now is against the law. You cannot do that. First of all, the price was not there, or the price was misleading, one of the above. I can't remember, to be honest. But she's literally still at the counter. She has not left. She can exchange this product, even, I think in most cases, even 30 days. Why are you saying you cannot exchange? I have not even left your shop. I've not left your store. Do you guys understand the intensity of these things? Like, just make it make sense. Are you trying to retain your customers, or you're actually trying to chase your customers away? And these things, for, is not something that is a big deal, basically. So are you not better off satisfying your customers? A lot of businesses even go the extra mile to make their customers happy. They'll dash you free products with your purchase. They'll give discounts. They'll do that. So how hard is it? And they're doing those things not because they want to dash those things out, but it's a very good way to retain customers. Customer retention is very important. Go and ask Apple them, Samsung them. That's how these companies are who they are today. That's how they became who they are. They find ways to keep making the customer come back and back and back and back and buy all the products they have to offer, blah, blah, blah. See, let me tell you, if there's something I love in Nigeria or around the world, it's fantastic customer service. I love customer service. But in Nigeria, whenever we get good customer service here, we feel like obligated to dash the person money because we feel like they went out of their way to do something for us. Whereas they were just being as they should, because we're so not used to it that when somebody does what they're supposed to do, it's like, wow, this person is so nice, this person is so great. Another thing I want to talk about, this one, a lot of people are not gonna like this one. A lot of people are not gonna like this point, but someone has to say it, okay? Now, let me use this particular instance as an example, right? There was a girl, I think she made one blue jumpsuit. I think it was last year she trended. And she now put up a post that her friend sent to her in the DM saying that, does she not think that the price of the jumpsuit is too expensive? Since she's just starting out, you should not, like, she can actually reduce the money, right, to get more customers. Then when she makes her name, she can increase her price, blah, blah, blah. And the girl put it up blasting her friend, blah, 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 blah. And this is something I've heard a lot of business owners say. And I'm like, hey, God, don't you people even have sense? Let me tell you something, Beyonce, any product Beyonce makes now, what she's selling it now, is not what she sold it when she started 20 years ago, okay? How much Louis Vuitton, blah, 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 they are selling their product now, is not how much they sold it then. If anything, even if they want to retain how much they sold one, they will make new ones and increase the money. Even iPhones, let's use iPhone for example. When iPhone came out, how much was it? Don't even tell me inflation, it's not about that. How much was the iPhone when it came out? And when friends try to advise business owners sometimes, they seem like, oh, haters. Everybody's a hater to everybody, really. You're just being a hater. You're just being this, you're just being that. But to me, that was an honest advice. I tell this to myself. I tell this to people. I tell this to my family, right? When you're trying to bring customers, when you're trying to have returning customers, right? Mind you, no matter what you're selling, people already have somewhere else they're buying it. You have to give me a reason, to come and buy from you. And in most cases, it's affordability. Let's stop pretending like the friend said something bad, because people were attacking the friend in the comment, but obviously a lot of people were also in support of what the friend said. You're starting a business. You're just starting. Nobody knows who you are. It's not like an insult. It's just fact, right? You cannot come and sell clothes the same price Vicky James is selling clothes. Vicky James is Vicky James. She has made her name. She didn't start today. Do you understand? You can only pray to go viral, to God to bless your business, for you to go places, so that you can also start selling even more than those people you're looking up to. But starting a business and coming to start with 1 million naira, what? Like, okay, you don't even have references. Let me put it that way. You don't have pictures, things I will look back on and say, this is her business for years. Look at how she has progressed. She's good. She's that. No. I will just trust that your picture for it and just pay that kind of money. When I can buy it from my customer that I've been buying from for years for the same amount, or if sometimes even less, it doesn't make sense. And another thing people say, know your worth, know your worth. It's not about your worth. Forget worth here. It's not about your personal worth. Know the worth of the item you are selling. Know the worth of your business. Know the worth of everything. And then when you look at the item, we already know the material is 1,000 naira per yard. Okay, 115, no problem. You use 4 yards, service charge, everything. So why is it 45,000? If you really want us to be technical about it, you can now say, okay, is your cost for yourself. Hey, we understand all that. But what your friend was saying is, because you're new, if everything that it took you to make that clothes is 10K, you will not lose anything if you sell it 25K. You have absolutely nothing to lose. That's cost of NEPA, fuel, materials, everything, 10K should be. If you sell it for 25K, you have nothing to lose. Putting it at 45K, trying to compete with people that have been there for years, it's not a good look on you. If it's that you're opening up a brand, right, and you're opening up the brand with, like, this is a luxury brand, like luxury, I know my target customers, these cheap people like me, you're not my target customers. We understand that, because all these big brands I'm calling, they are luxury brands, and they started as that. But you cannot start as a regular brand and you're just overpricing your items because you know your worth. It's not about your worth. It's about what is the worth of the product you're actually selling to people. Because Nigerians are hiding greed under know your worth all the time. You might hear the messenger, but please don't hear the message, because I'm not lying in this thing I'm saying. And you know. You that want to argue it, you still know. Okay? Let me move on, Sha. Another one that make me laugh is, we're closed for the day. You have the time to reply me on Instagram. You're an IG vendor. I message around 10. Don't open the message. Open it in the morning and reply me in the morning. But don't open the message and tell me, okay, we're closed for the day. I will attend to you in the morning. It just imagine you go to the shop now. The window is closed. You knock. Somebody come and open the door. This is around 10 p.m. and tell you, okay, we are closed for the day, blah, blah, blah. Somebody should not even be there in the first place in a lot of cases. For me, there are smarter ways to do things. There are very smart ways to do things that will retain customers. I'd rather not open that message in the morning. I'll be like, oh, sorry, I'm just seeing your message now. How can I help you? Blah, blah, blah. And just go on. Have sense. Like, there's an account I almost did not patronize one time because I messaged them, I finished placing my order and everything. Then I said, okay, message us on WhatsApp with like the whole details. We'll attend to you faster on WhatsApp. I'm like, we're already here. Why are you on IG busy? Like, we're literally already here on IG. We've done everything. Why do you have to put me to WhatsApp? And let me tell you something. Even if you want WhatsApp, you that you're the business now, I've messaged you, I've said everything. Go take my number, go and message me on WhatsApp. No problem. Just don't add the stress to my head. Don't add it. Businesses in the world generally are becoming lazy because I know hairstylists abroad are not telling people wash your hair, blow dry your hair before coming, blah, blah, blah. And then they will still overcharge because of this nonsense preaching of know your worth all the time. Please know the worth of the value you're adding to people's life. Know the worth of the item you're selling. Sometimes, like Beyonce, for example, can be worth $1 billion, but if Beyonce sells an overpriced item, people will still call her out for what it is. Her lovers will buy it, don't get me wrong. But it does not mean that the people don't know it's overpriced and people will still say it's overpriced. If some other people still want to buy, then no problem. But stop tagging people haters for telling you the truth, that your items are overpriced, that your service is crap, blah, blah, blah. You'll not be like, yes, some people will pay for this. Some people will go to Gucci and pay $1 million, but they'll not support their friends. Excuse me. Please don't come here with that kind of thing again. I beg. I'm one of those people that actually support people, but call a spade, okay? It's that simple. And then talking about this whole thing of some people will not support their friends, blah, 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 blah. You, that friend, how many times have you supported the person? Obviously, some people say they support, yes. But how many times? And also, sometimes I've realized that when it comes to friendship and businesses, it's a very thin line before problem will even start. That's not even why we're here today, Sha. Let me just leave that one. Let me still continue. I have more points on my phone. So next one I want to touch on is about brands that contact influencers to work for them, right? Okay, let's talk about the PR package one first, right? PR package. Now, I'm happy to talk about this part because when I see this post, I just wonder, there are so many things you think about that you don't say. Even me, I make that mistake sometimes. I say everything I'm thinking that people will not tell me, Nelo, sometimes when you're thinking it, people, my friends like Ginika, when you're thinking it, just keep it inside. Don't forget you're a brand, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no problem. So don't get me wrong. I also make these mistakes sometimes. So I'm not just here to advise you. I'm also advising myself, low-key, right? You're a brand now, and there are two sides of this. Just the way the DM for price and the go and check caption for price. Just the way that one has two sides. This one has two sides. You're sending out PR packages to influencers, right? You send me a PR package with the hope that I just like the item and with the hope that I tag you when I use it, which I can never be against PR package. If anyone wants to send me PR package, send away, right? There's just no guarantee that you will be tagged. But the truth of the matter is, I try to at least acknowledge them one way or the other, right? But again, that's if I truly love the product or the item. Because if I really don't, then yeah, why am I trying to get my people to come and patronize you when I truly don't like it? You know, that kind of thing. But anyways, you are sending PR package to influencers and you're just like, okay, I hope you like it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, no problem. I receive it. And, you know, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it. And, you know, if I want to tag, I tag. If I don't want to tag, I tag. And then sometimes I will not get email back or message or whatever. Or sometimes it's when before they send the package, we hope you like it. And if you do, please don't forget to share it with your subscribers. You can just make a 1-minute video or mention us in your vlog and just tag us, blah, blah, blah. Hello? You're asking for a paid job. You're actually asking for a paid job, okay? I'd rather you not ask me for anything. And if I choose to do it from the bottom of my heart, I will do it. But you asking me to do that, I feel like you just want to take advantage. Like plain black, period. You just want to take advantage of my platform, of me, like, oh, if I like it, what you're sending me is something that you sell 10K, right? If I like it, I should mention it. It's cheap. A lot of people probably buy it, blah, 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 blah. But what you're asking for me in return is something that I charge a lot of money for. A lot of money. I'm not even going to lie. Right? At least, how do I explain it? Pretend like you don't want a video in return. Okay? Or you don't want to be tagged. Just be like, oh, I really like you and I just want to send you this item and I hope you like it. That's it. I have brands that will send you items like that. They don't pay anything. They start emailing you, do you like it? Please tag us, tag us, tag us. No, you're asking for a paid job and it's really not nice when you do that. Now, that being said, remember what I just said, how it's important to them that when you like it, you should tag them. Okay, so when you like it, you should tag them on Instagram, right? And then even some people that provide services, oh, if you don't mind, I want to take a picture of you and your family portraits. If you don't mind, I want to come and clean your house. I want to do your hair, things like that. Like it can be products, it can be services. And I know they're all doing these things so that in return, you will acknowledge them publicly and they gain traffic from the whole experience. Even though it just costs them like 10 or 15K, and you is costing you a lot of money because the other brands you do it for, you're charging a lot of money. But again, this is the first group of people, right? These people, in fact, I think I even prefer this group of people. Let me tell you something. I prefer this group of people. Now, there's a second group of people, not influencers, businesses, brands, whatnot. The ones that, as an influencer now, for example, I've never done this anyways. I don't do this because I don't like insults. I don't like unnecessary insults. As an influencer now, I need a new iPhone, for example. It's a very common practice abroad, but Nigerians are just too proud. Oh my God. You need an iPhone. And I'm like, okay, iPhone sometimes is 50K, 10K, whatever. I'm just using iPhone as an example. It's something that I can buy and buy 100 of, 20 or 50 of, whatever, right? But I'm like, okay, I've always followed this brand and I actually like them. So let me just message them. If they send it to me, then just for their niceness, I can actually just promote their brand with a 1-minute video or whatnot. And then you send the brand a message. I see my people say this, complain about this, right? You send a message, oh, hi, I've been following your work for like 5 years or 2 years or 2 months. And my daughter actually needs a new iPhone. So do you mind sending the iPhone? And in return, obviously, I will tag you when we use it. They might reply, they might not reply, then they will not go to their stories. Exposure does not pay my bills. You sound stupid. I swear to God. Why it sounds stupid is that the same thing you're coming to be proud about, other people are sending these products. Like, do you know how they send PR packages abroad? Even Nigerians have started doing it. They are sending these products and still paying these influencers to still talk about this product. So when you say that exposure doesn't pay your bill, you sound like you're not an educated person. Because the truth is that exposure will pay your bills. Let's not lie, it's pride that used to make Nigerians feel like exposure, they just want to have something to talk about so that influencers will be bashed or something. Exposure will pay your bill, sister, okay? If an influencer comes out and talks about your business, and even if you get 5 customers, only 5 from that, that's 5 people that can bring another 5 people or 10 people that can bring another. It just keeps going on from there. And sometimes, these same businesses will message other influencers saying, can we send you our products? If you like it, tag it. But then when people message is like exposure, it's almost like that, this influencer, see this one feeling big, now you're coming to beg me. Let me show you who I am. Who do you think you are? It's just pride. It's just pride, my sister and brothers. It's just pride. See, put hand on your head now and say, God, remove the spirit of pride in my life because it can never take you forward. Okay? Even if you don't want to do it, just say it nicely. Say, okay, I don't have the capacity to do that right now. I don't have enough product. I don't have this. I don't have that. Do you understand? You don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to come and start saying, exposure doesn't pay my bills. Even me, Nelo, even me as an influencer, when I properly open like my dream business, best believe I'm sending out PR packages to everybody that is willing to collect. Any influencer, I feel like have 5,000, 2,000, anybody that is willing to collect. Okay? That's how these things are done. The people that started influencer marketing, they did it for a reason. If exposure no they pay bill, they don't go they do one. Fenty Beauty, as big as Fenty is sending out products. Some people now come and say, hey, it's a small business, they don't have money. What are you saying? Small business don't have money. You sell something 2K. Seriously, what do you have to lose? If that 2K would generate you another 200K. Some people will still come and argue, but you're not sure if anybody patronizes. But that's the risk that comes with businesses. It's the risk. If it doesn't work, try again with another person next time. Try again, but just don't bring pride into the matter. Like whenever I see businesses post this, I just feel so bad for them because they feel like they are being woke, but in return, you're just looking stupid and it just doesn't add up, okay? If it's not like, I've met a lot of my subscribers that have businesses and I always support. Like if there's anything I want to get and my subscribers do it, I always support. Especially people I actually meet in person. Like I met one recently that does juicing and stuff. And I just always meet people, right? I will always pay and patronize you. But the truth is that I want to believe that some of my subscribers watching this, if I message you now and say, okay, I need this, or do you mind if you send it, I'll talk about it in a video. You know it's not because I cannot afford that thing you're selling. We both know it. You know it and I know it. That's just me trying to be nice to you, okay? And because I'm already doing something so grand for you, supporting you, like helping your business, blah, 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 the least you can do is actually just give the person the item. It's nothing of pride. And to be honest, I have a lot of subscribers that, you know, that happened with before. Like, they are so nice. In fact, some of them want to dash me, but I'll be like, don't worry, I'll pay. Let me be the one to now say, I'll pay. Because truth be told, I don't really like to even do, like, I don't like when small businesses do things for free for me. Especially because they feel like I want it, not because they want to do it. Do you understand? If it's something they want to do, then fine. But seriously, let's remove pride from our businesses this 2024. Remove pride. It will not lead you anywhere. Okay? Breaking transmission, because something just happened to me like a few days back that I feel like I need to add to this video, okay, before we conclude the video. So I wanted to buy some skincare products and I'm at the point of checkout. I've selected items I wanted to buy. Everything was like 100 and something thousand. And I was ready to pay, but you know how when you're chatting with someone, oh, do you have this? And then obviously they don't say it immediately, and then they reply later, and then I reply like 1 hour later, because obviously Instagram, you guys know how it goes. And then I finished saying, okay, I want all these, and she sends me the prices, and I was like, okay, remove this and then give me this. And then I checked back my message, and she has already sent account, everything. And then I checked back my message and I saw that she sent total 200 and something K, blah, blah, blah. I was about paying, but I'm like, wait, something is off. Let me cross-check. And I cross-checked and I saw that the prices she now sent to me, the new prices and the total was very different from the price the vendor gave me initially. So I'm like, oh, the prices are different. She now said, yeah, prices have gone up. You know what? Let me just get her exact quote. No need to speculate. She wasn't rude though, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, so she was just like, yes, the prices went up. I'm just going to put like a screenshot. And yeah, that was all she said. Yes, the prices went up. I was like, you know what? Okay, thank you, never mind. So what I'm trying to add this here is Instagram vendors, you guys, there's no reason to be proud. To be honest, if I tell somebody that something is 10K and they come back and I'm telling them it's now 12K or 15K, I'm going to be like, I'm so sorry. I know I told you 10K initially, but you know, dollar has gone up a bit and we have to restock and blah, 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 you know, the whole story, right? Just explain it slightly. You don't even have to go the whole 10 yards. Don't just tell me 10K and then I'm ready to transfer 10K and then I get my bill and it's 13.5. Of course, I'm going to ask how come. It's not something I should have to ask. You that just increase the price, just say it, okay? And the whole Instagram thing, oh, everybody's online. So any news, Insta blog will carry dollar has gone up, but everybody's increasing price. That's pure wickedness. I know most people try to explain it out that you have to restock, you have to restock. Excuse me. So the ones you sold last week, you not restock it again next week. We all do businesses, okay? My husband, all of us, we do businesses. And the truth is that Nigerians are wicked. Nigerians have wickedness in their hearts. People are thinking that when they get there, they'll do better than Tinubu. You'll be shocked that Tinubu is nicer than a lot of us in this country. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's almost like when you go to a supermarket and you're at the point of checkout, right? I finished buying what I'm buying. I'm about to check out. Somebody will just run, come to me, and now tell me, no, you cannot pay. Oh, they finished scanning. Literally, they finished scanning. Time for me to put my card. No, no, madam, don't pay, don't pay. The price have gone up. Let's change the price. No, that's not how it's done. You change it for the next customer, not the customer at the point of checkout. To me, that's just the biggest problem here. And mind you, it's not like this chat dragged for 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. No. And I know it's because Insta blog carried that, oh, dollar has gone up, dollar has gone up. But guys, that 5K is not that's not the reason why you not do that business. That 10K is not the reason why you not do that business. And as in, I just hate how inconsiderate Nigerians are. You are buying something $5, dollar goes up a bit, blah, blah, blah. The truth is that if you cannot, okay, let me explain. I buy these glasses now, $5, and dollar was 1.5. And then I buy 10 of it. And I sell 8, remaining 2, and dollar goes up. What, like, how does that affect me buying my next batch? I know people try to excuse you cannot afford the next batch. It's a lie, you can afford it. And another thing I keep telling businesses, just say that. Don't say it's because you cannot afford to buy the next batch. It's a lie. Even if you sold all of them at $5, I mean at the old rate, you can buy the new one with the new rate. And because you are spending more buying the new one with the new rate, right, you're going to charge more. That's just it. Yes, businesses add money once prices change in the market, but let us all try and be nice to each other in this country. You are not doing me. Like I like to tell people, you are not doing me. I am thriving. I'm good. It's not me you're doing. And another thing I wanted to say is, just tell us that it's not just because the price of the item you're selling is going up, right? You need to also afford buying other things. Like you need to afford your lifestyle. Like you have a house that you want to buy. You have your dream car that you want to afford. Do you understand? You have designer bags you want to buy. You have shoes. You have, like, you literally have things you want to do with money. Tell us that's why you're increasing your prices, okay? Just be legit, be wicked with your full chest. Don't tell me it's because you saw Insta blog carry that dollar has gone up, you increased your price. for somebody at the point of checkout. Like, it seriously doesn't make sense. And another thing, this one actually makes me laugh, right? I see businesses on Instagram that they will come out and, oh, one particular business I have in mind, obviously I can't say the name, but I saw it recently. They will come out and be like, oh, we don't do sales often. We can barely stay afloat. So that's why we don't do sales. I know there are businesses that do sales a lot. It's not good for those businesses, blah, blah, blah. Guys, why are Nigerians like this? Do you realize that, Jesus. Okay. Now, this same brand I say, we don't do sales often, we do once a year, we do this, we can't stay afloat, we can't afford to pay our staff, we can't afford to do this. Okay, you are selling this dress I'm wearing, but you are selling it 500,000 naira. Who are you deceiving? Like, who do people even think you're deceiving? You're selling these glasses, you're selling it 850,000 naira. Who are you truly deceiving? Just tell me that your brand is a luxury brand, right? And this is how much you want to charge, blah, 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 because you're not there for people like me. I will understand. Don't tell me you're barely staying afloat. You're not barely staying afloat. Please, let's just stop lying. Like, the lies are getting too much. Brands are doing anything necessary, anything possible to make us believe that what they are charging is worth it. And to be honest here, I would never come and argue with you that your item is not worth it. I'll just tell you, I'm sorry, I can't afford it, or I'm sorry, never mind. You know, something like, I will even apologize as a Nigerian. We'll say sorry on top of the fact that we are not even buying again. I would never come and tell you it's overpriced or something, because my services, for example, somebody can come out and tell me my prices are high, which some people come out and do, but I'm like, it's okay, I understand, like, but seriously, that's why I charge, but I get that you can't afford it now. Hopefully in future we can get to work together, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing, I don't get angry about it, and it's not something I tell people. But even at that, even when people tell you that, explain to them that, you know, is your brand, is your style, is your price, blah, blah, blah. It's still no reason to get angry. Point of the gist is that let's be telling each other the truth, and let's stop being wicked to each other, to be honest. Anyways, I just wanted to add this to this video. My rant was like long ago, but let me just leave it at that. I'm going to post a picture that, like, a bakery increased their prices, and this was what they gave their customers, explaining kindly. So how can I be at the point of checkout and you increase your price and you cannot even tell me? I had to ask you. Guys, it's wrong. And if you think it's right, if you think like this incident is right, because this happened to me and I just had to add it to this video. If you seriously think it's right, you have to look into yourself, look at yourself, and just heal. Know how to help yourself heal, because it's totally wrong. And we're accepting a lot in this country. And this same brand, like this same person that did this thing, I'm seeing on that Insta blog insulting people. You don't have sense. Chicos, what is it? Beauty without brains. Because somebody's asking common question of why is the price of everything. Thank you very much for interrupting my video. Why is the price of everything going up? Why is the price of everything going up? Even me, sometimes I have these questions. You can enlighten people. Like, people would say, you can enlighten people. Like, people will say, okay, like, poultry farmers will say the price of feed is going up, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we know these things are going up, but again, Nigerians are greedy. Nigerians are greedy. Hello, auntie, you have been charging 300,000, 500,000 before dollar went up. So why are you using dollar as an excuse? Anyways, this is not the glasses I should be wearing. I should be covering my eyes with shades, because you guys are pissing me off. If I continue talking, we'll talk to you tomorrow. But if you're coming to pay an influencer to run an ad for you, and you're actually wasting your hard-earned money as a business, please let your business be in order. Let your Instagram page be in order. When people walk into that store, let it be in order. Because one thing I don't like is when businesses come to me, or even sometimes even YouTube channels, I want you to help them, blah, blah, blah. And then you go to visit the channel, go to visit the page, go to visit the business. It's not up to par. Everything is scattered, it's not arranged. They are posting, you are selling clothes, but half of the post is you, like this, talking. Some of them will, with music playing in the background, but you're selling clothes. Some of them will come, they are dancing, but you're selling clothes. Somebody will not even see up to 5 pictures of clothes on the first page. It's mostly you. Some of them will even show food. You're showing us yourself going to market. That's another one that is trending for everybody now. Everybody wants to show their daily life. But for business pages, open a private page and do it. Open a private page and do it. So if you're selling something, let me come and let your page be focused on that thing, dedicated to that thing. Even if you want to do all these extra things, let it not overshadow the page. Because I don't like when I tag a business now, and then when my followers open the page, it's one scattered looking. You guys should tell me, I'm sure that annoys you. A page that you don't even feel like you can trust, because if you're not taking care of your business page like this, then what are you really doing? Do you understand? So the same thing is applicable to, like, online businesses, in-store businesses, YouTube channels, whatever. Like if you're already coming out to ask for help, to pay somebody to attract people to your business, just put your business in order. That is the least you can do. Anyways, I'm going to end it here because I feel like I've already talked too much. I've already talked too much, so I'm just going to end it here. You guys should let me know some things that businesses do that you seriously don't like. I know they're when I put up this post, the list went on and on and on and on. People were sending their personal experiences. So let me know your very personal experience that you've experienced. That English correct? That you did not like, that a vendor did or whatnot. Let me know what your best experience is, your worst. Let's continue the conversation in the comments, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you took something out of this video. I said this video was going to be 5 minutes or 10 minutes at most, but you already know that I like to talk, so forgive your girl. But let's continue the conversation in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.